Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 48 of my Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode playthrough. And let's do the traditional, check the tank of UU matter. And we're up to 1100 millibuckets. So I finally have a bucket of UU matter. What is this saying? 244 left to go. I need to ramp up that production. But I'm holding off on that until I get more power here. I am at 52%, but are you done? Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. We've got a ways to go yet. Let's give you that one. And I just automated treated wood, which, go take a look at that. I need to do something about that allogentum. Yeah, the thing's still freaking out a little bit. So one thing I did between episodes was I moved my digital miner to the deep dark. And we're getting a pretty good amount of supplies. We're working on copper right now, so very good. And, yep, just got some more coal ore. I have it silk touching things, so... Actually, here, let's look at that real quick. I am getting all of these biomes plenty gems, which downside of that is I don't have those automatically being processed yet. Yet. Let me see. There's my beacon for the Gaia Guardian, which not quite up to fighting yet. Haven't gotten all the stuff things together yet. Blitz rods are actually a pain to get. I need to look up their spawning conditions, see if it's biome dependent or what, So, I had to get a little derpy, I guess, with my immersive cable setup. How I had it set up, it wasn't getting a signal over here, which is kind of annoying, but I've now got basically refined storage access the entire length of my base. And I got a trapdoor switch from redstone and gauges and switches because, well, it does that. You walk on it, it drops you down, and it automatically closes. It does output a redstone signal when that happens, but yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything to use that for, honestly. So this is my wonderful basement here under the power building, which it's not the greatest, but I mean it's better than nothing. And we've got pattern here. Oh, you did the thing. Righto then. Alright, well, I'll show you how to get out of here. Because you can't go that way. This trapdoor thing does not respond to player input. It only opens when something rests on top of it. Now, one thing I could do was, put a dropper or something above it, click a button, and have it... Dang it. So close. Have it drop an item on it, which would then trigger the thing. But... There. Oh. Sticky button. And, yep, on this side too. There we go. One thing I did want to do, though, is Recursive Engineering added these chutes in. So, let's go try those out. Basically, that's just if you drop items, it guarantees they go the direction you want them to. I love how when it's open, it actually lets light out, but when you close it, it doesn't. That's a nice trick. Alright, but... Well, let's try this out. Let's shoot and see how it is. Not a good idea. You have to hit it just right. Work good for items, but not so good for me. At least in that circumstance. If the trapdoor flipped up, then it'd be great, but... it doesn't, so... that's one thing that's happened, though, after installing Benny's core. Or Benny, yeah, Benny's mods. Not necessarily cool. Well, it's just a mod anymore, so... it used to be a suite of mods you had to install. Now it's just a big mod that you can turn on and off, parts of it as you want. So, downside is, it's like, hey, desert acacia. I'm like, no, that's not what I want. I want oak, please. Thank you. We'll put that away. Let's go ahead and put that stuff away too for now. The chutes will be nice, just not quite yet. Or not for that purpose anyway. I'm thinking about adding in the paths mod. So I can determine that, you know, certain path blocks, when you run on them, they speed you up. Just to make it a little... have it make a bit more sense of me actually running around. Oh, also, I haven't checked on this one forever. Oh, you still have a stack and a half left to go. Well, 2.5 stacks, but... hey, alright. More steel. I just have that thing passively producing steel because, well, why not? I'm probably going to move that... actually, over here would not be a bad place to put that. Move the whole setup over here. There you go. Whoop. And put that in here. Now let's say... treated wood. 50. There we go. And it takes 1/10 of a bucket per plank to do this. Now the other thing I need to do is... oh good, that does work on these. Damn it. Need to get up top. Oh, one thing I figured out too is don't right click with this damn thing on grass. I'm like, oh, it might work as a hoe. No, it works as a shovel. But it creates a 5x5. I completely forgot about this down here. Well then. Where is this? Oh. Breaking everything with this, aren't I? Okay, I was off just by a bit. Let's see, you get filled in. Not the soul vials. There we go. So... what I'm looking at then is... let's go ahead and do this. I completely spaced this area here. That was going to be automatic steel production, and it still is, actually. But for right now... let's see where we're at here. 272. Not bad. Kind of sort of add a lubricant. I added a drum down below to catch it all. One of the gold ones. So let's get my cable out. There we go, and you are going to be... that's our... exporting. Do I have any ironwood left in here? I should. Ironwood? Oh yeah. And I've still got more in the drawer from my old iron farm. Alright, so there's that now. Get like some of that stuff put away. I should not put those spruce planks away. I'm gonna need those. Those. Thank you. Alright, so you're auto-filling with that. Now I need some item conduits. Oh, that might be enough. Now, how about... well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and... it's about that level? So I need to get power down here. So... I've been using my RS system to start moving power around. Just because it works. And, you know, honestly, these are the only ones I'm going to need, so we'll get like 20 of those made up. And that's going to take a bit. Alright. Go. And we're going to hook up a rider right there. And you are going to be on channel power, right? So now this will... I have it hooked up under my base over there into a reader. And this basically, readers and writers will transfer things across channels without them actually entering your refined storage system, which is kind of handy, honestly. But I need my blast bricks. Alright, I just had to run over to the old sandstone building to get these. There we go. It's a little ways around, but it works. So, we're going to do all these wonderful things here. You, no, not the concrete, the hopper, please. Thank you, and we're going to whack with a hammer. We're golden now. Now it's a blast furnace. So, do I have any, like, crates made up? Yeah. Well, I got one made up. We're going to do that, and regret everything, because I can't get behind it now. Great. So that's going to catch slag. This is going to catch steel as it comes out. Now, since I never actually automated this blast furnace, I better figure I might as well explain how it works. Okay. Also, the hitbox does change to actually match the blast furnace. Nifty little trick there. So, I want these preheaters. I'm going to need a piece of iron. And maybe charcoal. Alright, so first things first, let's get our preheaters set up. And they are, there we go. They are directional, so actually are too far up. So one thing is we'll go ahead and get this thing running into here, right? Now you're just going to be insert. Now I don't think I can get back up there. No, I can't. Ah. Completely filled in my area. And you will be extract always active. So it should start emptying you out. Yep, you're going to start making more creosote for me, which is awesome. You're going into here. Going into all the right spaces. Alright, cool. Making sure it wasn't going to try to fill both slots up. This is going to be needlessly, complicated, but oh well. How I do things. So we're going to put an interface here. Alright, that was just so I have a place to stand. This is all going to get filled in eventually. You are going to stack like 8 iron, okay? Keep that in stock. And I'm just going to go here. You're going to be extract always active on green. And boom. It's going to start making iron for me. And you will be extract always active. You will be extract always active. ever get that feeling you paint yourself into a corner? Happens to me quite often. There we go. And conduit, please. Alright, well, while that's doing its thing, get our preheaters hooked up somehow. If I shift click, yeah, that does. Okay, cool. Want to make sure shift right clicking was going to place it against it, not on or in the same space as that current one. Alright, so you can then do that number. And we'll just bring you on out over here. Like so. Now that should speed up the burn rate. The preheaters. They're getting power. Awesome. Now are my item conduits done? Oh yeah. Look at you. And you were just going to be insert. Any slag that gets made, any steel that gets made goes back into the system now. So now I'm just going to have automatic steel going, which should speed up future crafting, honestly, because I'm not going to have to wait for, you know, steel to get made. Or at least as much steel. Alright, awesome. And I will pretty this floor up later, or this room. Trying to do that stuff on camera. Alright. You're doing great. You're merkin. You're making creosote? Awesome. Oh, you're full, huh? Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah, you're full. So, what do I got back here? Yeah, there's a full block's worth, isn't there? The space. Alright. Let's see, can I make some of those? Yeah, it's gonna have to... So here, let's just make like 3 stacks of this stuff. You better get out of here. Jerk. Alright, so we can put that away now. Put the glowstone away, of course. Let's see, I'm probably not going to need those or those conduits. Speaking of which... Hey, look, you're done. Alright, and then filter, right? I want to make one of these. Right. Stupid lead alloy and Dryos. For whatever reason, it always goes first. So, ore filter and XOR toggle latch sensor, right? That would be timer and accounting. Let's see if this has any like options whenever it's stuck onto a tank, right? Oh, there's first that. Actually, I have to be like, hey, I do want you hooking up to this block. Thank you. Now this would be an output. Really now. I want you to output a signal, and you're like, yep, nope. Not gonna do it. Alright, well, at RF tools, then. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that back. I can still use the conduits. but I'm gonna have to... Logic gate, inventory checker. Does this work with fluids? Doubt it. Let's get a couple of these made up here. Yeah, it looks like items only. These things do have comparator support. I know that much. But... yeah. Nope. We got anything else in here that would work? Sensor. Quick senses in front of it. Block placement, crop growth. Yeah, okay, that's not going to do it. How about we just go with... an iron sheet metal slab. And a, we'll just get a regular vanilla comparator. Actually, wait, there, Redstone wires. Put an output, okay. Redstone probe connectors. Able to read inventories for how full they are. Put in 2 channels, read, and still receiving on another. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's described in its manual entry. Results in a signal proportional to the height of the comparator. For example, a comparator attached to the second layer of tank not emit any signal until the tank's a quarter. And have a strength of 15. Okay. So, that sounds like what I want. Redstone probe, was it? Yeah. That thing. And, ooh, what goes on top? Oh, just one of these? Okay. Thought I had extras of those, I guess not. Here, that can go away then. Those can go away. And... ah, good. Still have some redstone wire coils. So if this thing gets more than that full, I'm going to need another one of those. I don't think it's going to connect through. I can try it, honestly, but... nope. Oh, no. That. And then to there. Awesome. That's cool. You can actually see the circuit board on there. And now it's going to run my gasoline generators when this thing is more than, oh, roughly half full, so. But that'll at least burn the gas up. And now this setup here. Let's see, wires, basic wiring. So I know the values are different. Ah, yes, it is. Okay. So 16,384 per connector, right? There we go. So it was 16,384. 16,384. But these things, well, it's like the capacitors can't deal with it because the capacitors end up backfilling, right? So basic wiring. Each connector, okay. That was the connectors. So if I look at you with a hammer, then no, you don't, huh? HV, and you don't hear either. Give me a sec here. Alright, so I checked out the config, and the output for these is the same as the connector pass-through, which is the same as the capacitor pass-through. So if these things start filling up, it's because my system can't take the power that these things are generating. Right? So right now I have this thing. See, that doesn't make any sense. Now it's not even going to these capacitors. Okay, it's filling this up. It's filling that one up. These bottom two aren't getting any power whatsoever. But these ones are backfilling. They shouldn't honestly be backfilling. Because this wire obviously has power. I think I just right-clicked that by accident. I did. Oh, well, that might be the reason why. Well, that one was not... Yeah. Try it again. See if those fill up now. See, but the thing is... Okay, so let's just follow this wire in, right? It's only one single wire, but it's got enough pass-through to be able to handle all of this. It comes into here, and it's got 3 of these things. It should be able to handle 48,000. It's only generating 32,000. And let's hook that up, I guess, and see if that helps any. Ow. Nope. Oh, wait a second. Yep, see, now we're just wasting diesel. Yeah, look how slow that number's going down. That one's going down a lot faster. So what in the world's going on here? Over to here. Alright. I have to come in from this side. There we go. Now, your max input's 125. You should not be the bottleneck. But it's like the numbers aren't matching up with what the manual is saying. Yeah, now my inputs actually settle down finally. But yeah, input's 230,000. I mean, that input's higher than this one is. Why? And in their energy conduits, they have a max of 125,000. Try turning off insert, maybe? That's the problem. Holy crap. That was it. The conduits were trying to insert and extract through the connectors because the connectors can handle both. So it was actually bottlenecking the whole system. Huh. Oh yeah, that's draining. That's... Wow. Okay. What a stupid thing to have happen. But, oh well. So then, instead of this, I'm going to take that off. How am I going to get the signal over here and not have it look completely horrible? Can I maybe put one of these here? I'm not happy with that. See? Do I have any more of these? Okay, thank you for that. Don't even let me add to the damn stack. Alright. So you are right here. Yeah, I can live with that, I guess. I never use this catwalk anyway, so it's not like it's going to bother me a whole lot. The fact that I know it's going to be there. Alright. And then... I hate it when they do that. That looks so weird. Can I say to there? And then I want one of those probe connectors for here, right? So... Can I not? Say here? There. What was one of those uses? Oh, redstone timer. Okay. And I guess immersive tech actually, it's not updated. It's pretty much, as I can tell, been abandoned. There we go. Now, this thing has stopped pumping it. 264,000. Alright. So this will get down to about the same amount, probably. Yep, these capacitors. Okay, that one's got some power running into it. Okay. And zappy. Okay. Oh, too far. I was looking at my Botany area, and I'm like, I don't see the wires. Alright. Right now, we're inputting 56,000 now. Just about right, honestly. Ow, ow. Ow, ow! Alright. Have a buttered potato, I guess. But we got some work done in our factory building, which is awesome. And these things are finally running like they're supposed to now. Without me having to automatically or manually trip the blasted things. Now it's all automatic. And honestly, off camera, I might just rip all this wiring out, leave these things on 24/7, and then do the same thing I did with this tank and just run it through the valve. Should be able to pull that off. You are empty, though. You are generating creosote. Awesome. And you're actually waiting for charcoal at this point. Which is probably some good news for you. I actually have some. That way you can keep producing for a while. I could upgrade the coke oven, but I don't know. Not really feeling like it. Windmills don't render it. There we go. Right about there. Right. But I think that's about it for today, honestly. I can't think of a whole lot else that needs to be taken care of. Let's go take a peek in the deep dark, though. I want to see how many ores are left where it's at. Come on. There we go. And you're at 21,000 left. Okay, it's only done like 23,000. Yep. That would do it. Angel Ring need to be reset. Sometimes between dimensions it messes up, and sometimes it doesn't. But, I mean, I love the Deep Dark, honestly. Especially with Thaumcraft, because you get all these little points of light everywhere. It's just flipping amazing. Oh. What was it? Obscurity in 1710, where you basically spent the entire game in the Deep Dark. That was a fun pack. I need to look up to see if that's still around or not. I never did finish that pack. Remember, it used to be through the FTB launcher, so maybe if I can find the pack code somewhere, I'm good to go. That'd be a thing to stream, wouldn't it? And... yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it does. It pops me into the water here instead of by my bed. How much you got left? Yeah. Yeah, I might just move this whole setup over into my basement over here. At least get it off the lawn. You're running, but now your sound is glitched. Ow. Yeah, and you're completely off now. Awesome. Because this thing is not doing anything. It's got 25 millibuckets accrued to it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the series, and until next time, signing out. Have fun.